Hey guys! So this is really embarrassing. This is the second time that I'm shooting this video because the first time I did it, I forgot to turn on my mic. Yeah, pretty sad. Very, very embarrassing. Anyways, that's what happens when you get brand new gadgets, right? Speaking of new gadgets, I got myself a brand new camera as a birthday gift to myself because really, who else would spend that much money on me? Besides the point, but I'm super stoked about it because, you know, I just love you guys and I've been putting this off for such a long time and I said, you know what, I definitely have to do this ASAP. But it's super cool because I'm shooting on 2 different cameras right now and I just feel like a professional and it's, you know, okay. Anyways, let's move on. Speaking of professionals and gadgets and all that cool stuff, let's move on to our video topic of the week. The professionals versus the smartphone camera people. Yeah, that was not as dramatic as I hoped it would be, but anyways. At these parties these days, you have 1 to 2 professional photographers and videographers, but you have at least a dozen smartphone photographers and videographers. They have a really, really tough life. You might not think so. You'd be like, oh, what's so hard about taking a couple of pictures? You just point and shoot, right? No, that's not it. It takes a lot of work, a lot of creativity. First of all, that's a major thing. You have to be creative in order to be a photographer. They're the first people at the event. They're the last people to leave, especially if you have a really big family. And then you take a picture with that family and this family and then everyone together and then this person's solo, that person's solo, and this person has to get a picture because that person won't like it. And then this couple has to take a picture without that couple, so we can take a second separate picture. It takes a very long time. And by the end of it, you know, they don't get to eat sometimes. And that's really sad. They're humans too, right? And you know, just because you hire them and you're paying them doesn't mean you don't feed them. So yeah, you should be really considerate of these people and their time. But that job has become twice as hard these days because of technology. So let's say this is our professional photographer. Here they are. They're doing an extremely great job. The photographer's job is not just to put it on a tripod and click, click, click. You know, they actually go above and beyond for these events because they want to capture the best of the best, right? So they're standing on top of chairs, they're on the floors, they're lying down, they're like in all sorts of corners that you won't even think about. And then here we are, our smartphone photographers come along and then they block them. Like, does it seem fair? You can't even see my face right now. It doesn't that bother you? So tell me, does this or does this not make their job much harder than what it is already? A lot of photographers have embraced these people that block them. They've taken photos of their phones, taking pictures of the actual event, which is pretty creative. Good on you. But now that's become really played off. Like, really, we need to stop doing that. And is blocking them all they do? No. Then what they do is they stand in line and take their pictures, you know, and you'll know if you're in a Brown family, we stand in lines to take pictures with the bride and groom or, you know, whoever's hosting the party. And then we go up to the professional photographers. Hi, would you mind taking a picture of us when we go on? You can turn the flash on. It's right over here. You can just click this. This is what the button you use to zoom in. And, you know, I would really prefer if you take a good picture of us and make sure it's not blurry. Take a few of them just so I can choose the best one from there. Alright? I mean, they're trying to do a job. They're there to take photos with their camera, not your camera. If you want someone to take a photo of you, you should just ask someone else that's standing in line, not the friggin' photographer. He has a job to do. The people that are paying thousands of dollars for these photographers to be there kind of want really good photos. By you standing in the middle of those things, you're not letting them get their money's worth. So think of it that way, right? Your relative or your family or your friend is not getting their money's worth because of you. So how about we just take ourselves and move aside. But you know what? I am kind of guilty because I do take photographs with my smartphone when I'm at parties. We all want to capture the memorable moments and that's totally fine, you know? But you know, like me, you guys should also have the respect to move away from the professionals. Make sure you're not in their way when they're taking their photographs and videos, right? It's totally fine that you want to do this for them and then you want to put together a video and a whole album full of pictures and slideshow and all that cool stuff before the professionals do it, because we all know that, you know, sometimes, let me just emphasize that photographers, videographers don't really give us the finished copy until, like, I don't know, until we have our second kid. You should give pictures on time, but you shouldn't bother them again and again and again. But if someone says, hey, I'm gonna give you a picture in 3 months, then absolutely torture them after that. And you can't blame them because some of these people have actually lost the photos and videos, and so their one memorable event has been totally gone because of your rookie mistake. Which is most of the reason why these Samsung photographers and videographers emerged in the first place, because you know, if we got our videos and photos on time, then we wouldn't have the need to bring our cell phones in front of you guys. But nevertheless, not correct. So here's my advice to you guys. Why don't we all just write a nice little contract saying, I'm gonna give you my work within so and so months, and then everyone's happy. And in order to solve the issue of other people blocking the professionals, maybe we should have like those police tape, you know, that says do not cross. Caution. That way, they can stay on that side, the professionals can stay on this side, and everyone's happy. I should totally just become Prime Minister. I have so many great ideas. I can solve world issues like that. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. This was a totally weird and random video for you to do, Kiro. It was, but I just think it's a really important issue that needs to be addressed. And if you agree, then please do share this video. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and put a like on this video, and I will see you next week. Keep it real until then. Bye!